I have a problem. I don't need all this stuff. Where's all my money going? This is ridiculous. But I can't help it. I love it. This is the third installment to the Retro Haul. I'm going to call it Retro Haul for now on. I used to call it Retro Binge, but now we're changing the name because we can. So, without further ado, I'm going to get right to it because I got a lot of stuff. It's for the GameCube, the DK Bongos. It's kind of like Guitar Hero, but not a guitar. It's just like more like Drum Hero to a Donkey Kong themed game. That's really it. It's a peripheral that really you don't see much of. That's like half a lie. Really depends on where you're looking. But this was kind of a hard find, and then when I did look for it, I found like 5 of these, so I did have my pickings. I feel like this is a very underused peripheral because it's so limited to what it could do. Specifically, a drum for one game. And that's it. So, I'm gonna hook this up to my GameCube and play a little Donkey Kong. I got this a while back, but I didn't do a video on it, and I had a huge problem where I wanted to keep it in box because it was so beautiful in box, but I just needed to put the 5-inch LCD screen onto my, I almost said Xbox One, this is not an Xbox One. I need to go to sleep, to my PlayStation 1, and it's just so beautiful. You just screw it on, it's got little speakers in the front, and you close it. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Open it up. Alright, the next thing is the e-reader. It's basically you take like a playing card and you sift it right through like it's a credit card. It's not a credit card, it's a playing card. And when you do that, it gives you like a Game & Watch game, a very simplistic game to play on your Game Boy. That's really it, and you collect all the different games. Really not that huge of a deal, but I thought it was pretty cool, and I just like the way it looks. I literally went out of my way to purchase 2 things. Just 2 things. And what they were Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Red. And I got them. As you can see. However, didn't stop there. Because I have a problem. Oh, before I continue, I just want to say that now I have all the Pokemon games I give a shit about. Everything in Gen 1 is the shit. Gold and Silver is my only exception for not Gen 1. That's as far as I go. I do play the more current ones, but I just have a huge pull towards the originals, and it's just absolute classics. Very nostalgic for me. Now, I only went out to get those 2 games, and then I ended up with a plethora of games. I literally got all of the Turok games. So I got Turok Dinosaur Hunter. I got Turok Seeds of Evil. Turok 3, Shadows of Oblivion. And Turok Rage Wars. Rage Wars is where it was just multiplayer. So that was pretty fun, and the controls on these games are absolutely jarring. You really have to like suffer through learning these controls, and it's funny because I remember back in the day, these games, I mastered the shit out of them. And now, they are mastering the shit out of me. I don't know how I did it. I really don't. These games are just, they're tough. They are tough. I remember 2 and 3 were my game. Like, these were the best games ever. Well, not the best, but they were pretty good. The one thing about the Turok games is their last one, which is Rage Wars, was not like a campaign game. It was just strictly multiplayer, which was kind of weird and bizarre. But it was fun. It was. I wish they made a new one, not the one that they made for Xbox 360 or whatever that was, because that was junk. Like, so hopefully they make a new one, because I really like Turok. And you know what would be really cool? I know that they're making all the Classic Edition. They made the NES Classic Edition. Now they're making the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. The next one is the Nintendo 64. So what I thought would be really cool is if they took all these games that had the multiplayer aspect, like this game, and actually made it so you could play online. That would be pretty cool for the Nintendo 64 Classic Edition. If they make it, just saying. That would be a really cool thing to have. That, and also we could do a perfect Dark and 007 GoldenEye. So I got all the Turok games, which I didn't intend on doing. I also got Rampage, which is being made into a movie with The Rock for some odd reason. I played a few rounds of this with my friend today. Man, it's so repetitive. But I can definitely see how kicking back and just playing this for a little bit is enjoyable to a certain extent. But really repetitive. Really. I got Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. I don't know if this is the game I'm thinking about with Dash Rendar. Then this is the game I intended on buying. Is it? I wonder if it is. I don't know. If this is the game with Dash Rendar, put it right there. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. But I always wanted to play it. I never had this game, and I always wanted to play it and see how it was. So I'm really hyped to play this. And the last two. I never played this game before, and recently I heard that it was pretty good. I watched some reviews on it, and apparently it's a hidden gem. This is one of Rare's underrated games, is Jet Force Gemini. I'm definitely looking forward to playing this game and giving it a chance. A lot of these games I either had or I didn't. And like this game, which apparently no one's ever heard of, Body Harvest. I love this game. This game was my God, I spent a lot of my time playing these games. This better be empty. So I had no intention of buying most of these games. It's pretty much of a stretch since I only went for Pokemon Red and Gold, and I ended up with 8 games and a whole bunch of crap. I have a problem. Did you ever play Body Harvest? Did you ever play Jet Force Gemini? What do you think of these games? What do you think of anything I showed you? What's the one game that you had for Nintendo 64 that you never played, never gave a chance, but you always wanted to try it out? Leave some nitty-gritty in the comment section below, and if you like this video, click somewhere where it says subscribe, and if you want to like this video, I'm pretty sure you know where it is. It's like right below. Click that to like it, please. For real. And for all your current movie news and reviews and every bit of nerdy information, keep it right here at NerdBits.